Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IAS Daily Current Affairs Analysis. Today we will start with a concept called Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. We all know about the Quad. So Quad consists of India, USA, Japan and Australia. These four countries make this group. Its main aim is to ensure and support free, open and prosperous in Indo-Pacific region. It is an informal strategic dialogue. So the idea of Quad first mooted by Japanese Prime Minister, that is Mr. Shinzo Abe in 2007, but it could not move further because Australia is pulling out of this due to the Chinese pressure. In December 2012, Shinzo Abe again floated this concept of Asia's democratic security diamond involving Australia, India, Japan and US to safeguard the maritime commons. In November 2017, India, US, Australia and Japan gave a shape to this organization. Like Quad, it is an informal strategic dialogue. So this will help in countering China's influence in Indo-Pacific region, especially in South China Sea. So it helps to counter the China's influence in South China Sea. What are the challenges of Quad? China's territorial claims. First challenge is China's territorial claims. China is claiming the historical ownership on entire region of South China Sea. Second thing, China's closeness to Asian. So Asian countries also developed relationship with China. So for example for this is regional cooperation economic partnership is a recent example for this closeness of China and Asian countries. So even China's territorial claims, that is historical ownership of South China Sea, is rejected by International Court of Arbitration. And economic power of China. Even Japan and Australia is dependent on the China for their economic needs. Because of this, Quad nation cannot afford to have a strained relation with the China. So Quad nations have one bad impact from this. And convergence among the Quad nations. Even Quad nations grouping have different aspirations and aims. So balancing their own interest. Because of this, there is no coherent vision of the Quad. That's why the Quad implementation is very difficult. Because of this, no coherence vision. Way forward, we need a clear vision for this, and important for this members of Quad is not to reactive. And India, Japan, Australia can take the lead in infrastructural project, and USA need to more proactive in pushing ahead the vision of the connectivity. The Quad should focus on building a robust regional consultation mechanism and coordinate with the Asian nation for regional importance. Quad framework derive its geopolitical validation from India's associations and present unique opportunity for India to active participant in shaping the regional security architecture. So here is the one main question related to Quad. How Quad derive their geopolitical validation from India, and how India getting unique opportunities from this Quad for shaping regional security architecture. So we have to explain what is Quad, why it is established and how it influencing India's regional security architecture. So we should explain this in 250 words for 15 marks. New Quadrilateral Economic Forum. On the same lines of Quad, India, Israel, United Arab Emirates and United States have decided to launch a new Quadrilateral Economic Forum. So Quad contains India, USA and Japan and Australia, but this new Quadrilateral Economic Forum contains India, Israel, United Arab Emirates and United States. We know that Israel is one of the India's top defense supplier, and UAE is very vital for India's energy security. And even Gulf countries host millions of Indian workers. That's why mediation between India and Pakistan is very important. Over the years, India is maintaining vibrant bilateral ties with all these Western countries, but deepening the engagement in the field of trade, energy ties, fighting climate change, and enhancing maritime security will lead to the improve the relationship between the India and the West Asian countries. Even India should also be mindful while establishing relationship, because there were many challenges in this region. Even USA withdrawn from the Afghanistan recently, so this will impact our relations, and India may suck in this conflict with the West Asia and intensify amid growing in regional rivalries. So before taking any decision, India should be careful about this. So one MCQ about this: new quadrilateral economic forum consists of India, Japan, China and United States. We know that China is not in this quad. So because of this, Japan is from quad. India and United States, Israel and United Arab Emirates. So answer will be 1 and 4. Iran is one of the India's top defense supplier, and UAE is vital for India's energy security. Yes, of course, UAE is vital for India's energy security, but Iran is not defense supplier for India. But Israel is the top defense supplier for India. So answer will be 2 only. EU strategy for cooperation in the Indo-Pacific document. So, in this document, we are considering two views: French view and German view. So, according to French view, India is important partner for this EU, and India can help in maritime security, pharmaceuticals and etc. But in German's view, India is not an important partner for this, and even Japan and Asian is more important because they supply electronic chips for automobiles. Even in German view, overall prevailed by Japan and Asian. And in terms of partnership also, India does not come into figure, and even in Indo-Pacific strategy and economic consideration and even geopolitical and even geostrategic, in all the fields, Germany is not considering India as a good partner to EU. But French is considering India as a good partner in maritime security and pharmaceuticals etc. So one MCQ relating to this: Asian. What is Asian? It is established in Bangkok and in Thailand in 1967, 8th August. This statement is correct. But founding fathers of Asian: India, Pakistan, Philippines, Singapore and China. This is wrong, because India is not a member of Asian, and even Pakistan is not a member of Asian. Even China is not a member of Asian. So answer will be 1 known. Here incorrect. This here they are asking incorrect statement, so answer will be 2 only. So founding fathers of Asian Yarero. Who are the founding fathers of Asian? Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. EU strategy for cooperation in Indo-Pacific adopted by European Union. Yes, this strategy is adopted by European Union. So it represents balanced effort for 28 European countries to formulate common position in the evolving debate on Indo-Pacific. Is this statement correct? No, this is not correct, because 28 European countries, not 28 European countries, it is 27 European countries. So answer will be 1 only. World Economic Outlook. IMF unveiled second World Economic Outlook. IMF comes out with report twice every year, that is April and October. Who unveiled World Economic Outlook? That is IMF. Who World Economic Outlook released by IMF. Solar cells. What is solar cells? We know that we are using different types of solar cells for example, photovoltaic cells. So here first generation solar cells are monocrystalline in nature and multicrystalline in nature, and they use silicon wafers. But these crystalline silicon technologies are one of the oldest technology in market. They occupy 90% of the global photovoltaic market. Second generation solar photovoltaics. They are manufactured by deposing single or multiple layers of photovoltaic material. They substrate typically the plastic or glass. This second generation contains single or multi layers of plastic or glass. Third generation solar photovoltaic cells contain technologies such as perovskite and nanocrystal and dye-sensitized solar cells. These new and upcoming solar cells. There is always interest in the use of graphene quantum dots for solar PVs. This graphene is made of single layer of carbon atoms. They are bonded with the hexagons. Because of these carbon atoms bonded with the hexagons, they have higher efficiency. That's why these technologies are used very efficiently. So that's why this is very important. But this technology is under research. It is yet to come. That's all for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. If you like this video, please like, share and comment on this video. Thank you all.